are happy, let me just see by show of hands. Wow, everybody, isn't it? We are happy to be here, and we thank God for this opportunity that we've had to be here together. I didn't know that it would be something like this, because some people have been working quietly and secretly. Sister Dorcas, why are you laughing? I think you're the leader of the people who have been working secretly and quietly. That's why you are laughing. Some people have been working to make this day a success and to make it what it is today. So I thank God for you, and I thank God for the Church of Nyamira for remembering me once again. Bishop, thank you very much for agreeing to accept me in my own church of Nyamira. As I thank Bishop, I want also to thank another bishop who is not here with us today. And that is Bishop Simon Onyango, who eventually identified me. That is the Bishop of Southern Nyanza. Now, many people would be wondering, why Southern Nyanza? I grew up in South Nyanza. I grew up in Migori. My home is also in Migori. And I can see the Migori people here. I'm going to introduce you in just they're there. But I also anyar Gembende. Jo Gembende ona koro anyar pinjariyo. So don't be surprised ka chananya Migori kendanya game. Anyar pinjariyo. And I thank God for that. Now, how I introduce my family? Kilwongi ni men pain. Kilwongi ni men pain. Family ni money. I don't know what you meant when you say I come and introduce my family. Because akiani family na chakoreka nyedo rumokanye. Nikech generally ilongaga ni men pain. Let me start with introducing men pain. One of them I'll not introduce because you all know him, isn't it? Maybe somebody else will introduce him, and that is Baba. But I have some family members. Let me just see you. Nyakamami. Aneni kanyo. Oh, Jario gekene family na. You mean I'm that bankrupt? Manuti echogo. Machato wadwa. Now, angeni, it is difficult because some of these members of my family, I know they are going to be introduced again. But nitie, apart from Nyakamami, Her Excellency Ruth Ida Odinga. And of course, my sister-in-law plus my daughter, Tabu Osewe. Let me leave them there. But I also have a group that calls themselves Sons and Daughters of Mama Ida. Ane no chogo kanyo, chogo donge koro kusidwa gine. The group that calls themselves Sons and Daughters of Mama Ida. Sons and daughters, most of them are politicians and they are going to be introduced later. But Nyawangaya, I know you are one of them. Dr. Tiendia Mol, I know you are the last born. Some people have come to try to dethrone you and you refused. Now, but I want to introduce another brother of mine from Migori. Ilungonu Sale Okech. Migori kumwa aicha en metropolitan. Kikupan nyen kaka sakwa kama kugile choluole ile mantie. Migori wakikore. Wan gisale kacha. Onyuole Migori, odongo Migori, osomo Migori, owacho dholuo moloi. To Migori no kendine no kantie Fatuma. Iluongo no Fatuma full network. Obendo nya Migori and women rep Migori County. Oh, come on. Neno Jackie Gad. Jackie Gad bendo wa Migori. Thank you Jackie for coming. Jackie chande ubende en jaode aluongo nu wuoda gi Migori kucha. Koro katieko jo Migori go. Osiepena mang'eny kamotieko oting'o nyakano. Ang'e ni Otiende bro introduce you. Donge. Kamoting'o Nyaugenya. Nyaugenya Mrs. Rasanga. En bende ntie kacha. Kamoting'o king'e ni okina politician tino siep nemo mibiro ka. To chunga nena nikech. Kamoro someone introduce politicians dangi dong. Donge. King'e no siep redo kina politician. Achaki kijanat. Secretary Maj Nat. Okung'e iluonge ni Oyuo. Nadwa mondo luonge ni Oyo to loko no Oyuo. Erokamano. An kacha gi wuoda moro mahera ahinya bende ohera. Iluongo no Ombija Taya. Nyakor guoko cha pesa. Ombija ne buneno kanyo biro kan keshan. Erokamano janyakachi. Nitie wenge na faila. Katen Tinagal. Katen tie about your Royal Media. Ilogo ni Tinogal. To kako introduce herself, kamoro you may not understand. Ulongregan Tinogal. Echandego. Idego. Antie Nyarowadwa kacha. Rachel Nyagame modak Migori. Nitie Daktari Dr. Elizabeth eno puonjo just karkae. To en nyasa kwa mutedo game. Erokamano. Kacha podarito mondi. Karka kacha chien kacha nitie nyasa kwa iluongo ni Dolo Tieno. Doli odak Doli en nyasa kwa to tedo Alego. Aneni Mili Center yuo be aneno kacha. To aluonge gani? Aluonge gi nyingi cha. Jadolo. Obende ni Jadolo. En wuod Kano. Wuod Wang'aya. En owadgi Nyawang'aya. Jakongo. Aneni erokamano. Nitie osiepna moko ariyo kama bende dwa introduce. Aparo kan gimomiyo Bishop Simon oyiera ni mondo oketa Canon is because of the work matime in my previous schools kama nasome school miluongo no Gande Girls. One got very strong alumni group. So that strong alumni group together we have been able to put up a resource center worth 350 million. Uganda Girls is under sponsorship of the Anglican Church. This is a challenge to everybody who went to school. And I know all of you went to school. How many of you have gone back to your previous school to see what you can do for your school? In fact, nyego mi anadhi ogande ni un. Magi jo maranda. Negi haroga miti ya watasaka saka gi plan kaka gi dwagero maranda. And I felt very jealous, and I said I also went to school, so I started doing something for Uganda. But I urge everybody who went to school, just go back to your previous school. Check what is happening there. Even if you have nothing, just buy pencils for the little children there. So don't ignore and say that is the responsibility of political leaders. Please, it is also your responsibility. You must turn back and say thank you for having been there and see how you can support your previous school. Now, in the corner there, I have two ladies. One of them, by the way, mag school. Again, alumni is mag Uganda girls. Nitie kacha Rispa Otiato on no some Uganda any committee maramar Uganda. I want Anastasia Anas Obendo Nyar Uganda, and everywhere we go to they like to give us support. We support each other in very many ways. That's why they are here. I know you brought greetings from alumni Magogande girls, isn't it? Thank you very much for coming. Now I don't want to conclude, but I know some of my friends are going to be introduced in a different way. Nyego in Tibet kanyonango. Masha nye kailuonge ni Nyamwalo. She's an MCA. To nyingem official. Tiluongo ni Wilfrida Arunda. Kauna pare. Aneno nye kamono be kacha. Yeah. Yeah. Nyawiyoma. Ero kamano mama Jennifer Nyabanda. Angeni gintie kakoro moko lenga to kokichung to bai ok na introduce. O kamano. Ero kamano. Koro adwa weyo nikech angeni all these my friends also happens to be friends, politicians, and they be introduced elsewhere. But all of them are. I don't see anybody who is not mine here. Aneno Nyakano Kacha. Aneno Nyarai. Aneno Nyakadem. Aneno Nya Kanyada. Aneno Nya Mrs. Ndolo. Aneno Ukar Kanya. Who will introduce. So for that, I want to thank you very much for coming and to welcome you to Bondo. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mama and the Canons. I will invite you back when the time comes. Sima kofi kwa Mama. Koro wade malo, kwa sade malo to kwa duogu penyi. I invite my